Jellyfish Lake in Koror, Palau. Jellyfish Lake is a marine lake located on Ilmok Island in Palau. Ilmok is part of the Rock Islands, a group of small, rocky, mostly uninhabited islands in Palau's southern lagoon, between Koror and Palioliu. There are about 70 other marine lakes located throughout the Rock Islands. Millions of golden jellyfish migrate horizontally across the lake daily. Jellyfish Lake is connected to the ocean through fissures and tunnels in the limestone of an ancient Miocene reef. However, the lake is sufficiently isolated and the conditions are different enough that the diversity of species in the lake is greatly reduced from the nearby lagoon. The golden jellyfish, Mastigias cf. Papua epiceni, and possibly other species in the lake have evolved to be substantially different from their close relatives living in the nearby lagoons. Palau is an island in the South Pacific and is often overlooked in favor of Fiji, Bora Bora, or the Cook Islands. The archipelago is home to over 500 remote tropical islands, making Palau a great destination if you are looking for a nice, beautiful, and quiet escape. One of the most incredible things about Palau is that it is home to an amazing jellyfish lake. Not surprisingly, this is one of Palau's most famous attractions. Jellyfish Lake is a marine lake located on Ilmok Island. Every day, millions of golden jellyfish migrate across the lake. While they do this, you can go swimming with them. Swimming with the jellyfish was actually forbidden in recent years, as the jellyfish population was in decline. However, as of 2019, the jellyfish numbers are on the rise and swimming with them has been reopened. Jellyfish Lake is around 12,000 years old. It's a remnant of the last ice age where, during that time, the sea level rose to the point where seawater began to fill the basin. But when the glaciers receded, there was no place for these jellyfish or other fish to go. This isolation allowed the species in the lake to develop on their own and become unique. In 2005, there were around 30 million jellyfish in the lake, though that number was in decline for many years. By 2016, there were almost none. Fortunately, there are now around 700,000 jellyfish back in the lake and scientists are optimistic about the numbers continuing to grow. So, how is it possible to swim with these jellyfish? Will you get stung? Well, this specific species of jellyfish has evolved without their stingers. The jellyfish in the lake live on algae that are attached to them. Twice each day, the jellyfish in the lake swim from one side to the other so the algae they live off of can grow. Since they live off of algae, they don't need their stingers to catch prey. That means that you can swim with them and not worry about getting stung. You'll be able to swim for hours with these creatures as they migrate from one side of the lake to the other. While Palau might not be one of the biggest destinations in the region, this lake is Palau's big destination, so don't expect to be the only one swimming here. One thing to keep in mind is that scuba diving in the lake is not allowed. This is for two reasons. First, the bubbles from scuba tanks can harm the jellyfish if they collect beneath their bell. Secondly, at about 15 meters below the surface, there are high concentrations of hydrogen sulfide, which can be absorbed through the skin of a diver and cause death. If you are looking to do something different, try going for a swim with a million jellyfish. Most of the jellyfish in the world sting, and while they are beautiful creatures, you can't really go swimming with them. Yet here in Palau, nature gives you a chance to get all tangled up without being stung. Don't miss your chance. Like us and join us at Dream Collections for more fun and